Hello, friends. Welcome into RTIC Cooler Talk. Drew Doherty, my good pal John Harris. Let's do a high five. There we go.
High five.
It's been a while since we've done one of these. And we want you to send in questions to us. We'll rapid fire through them, try to answer as many as possible. Texans going to Tennessee, to Nashville specifically, to take on those Titans. Both teams 0-1. Both teams needing a win. John, let's get right into it. Bill is first up and says, is Will Fuller V playing on Sunday? Probably. We've not gotten a definitive yes or no, but I think probably is the best answer.
You know what we need to have? We need to have like a magic 8 ball.
Mm-hmm. I got one in my office, but I didn't bring it down here. So
all signs point to yes. Yeah. I think, Will talked about it yesterday. Coach talked about it on Wednesday. Confirmed it on Friday. I think we're going to see Will Fuller. I don't know how much, but we will see Will Fuller. And look, just you get 20 to 25 plays from Will Fuller. That's going to, well, that's more than you got on Sunday because he was out of that game. But just to have him for that amount of plays will put the threat of Will Fuller is very real, especially against that particular organization.
This offense is a powder keg when he's in. And there's a question from Osmel. He says, is Kiki QT going to play? Now, I don't think so. I would guess no. We saw him at practice, but he's probably limited. He's been limited in practice. I would guess no.
He's closer.
And I said powder keg. When that guy gets in with Fuller and the rest of these guys, look out, because we were at the Greenbrier. We were at OTA's minicamp in May and June. Kiki QT can play, man.
Yeah, there's no question. This offense. He's electric in the slot. He's got great hands. That's the one thing that when you have a slot receiver, it's kind of the last thing you think of, because a slot receiver, like how much shake does he have? Can he get himself separation? Look how quick he is, all that kind of stuff. You forget about if you have a slot receiver with great hands, that guy can catch the ball and snatch it out of the air and then do something with it after the catch, where if guys got to body it, they just go down. So I think there are a lot of different things that you get with Kiki QT. I think he's closer, but I don't know that. I don't know. We'll find out. The injury report will come out soon. But my guess is it'll be a game-time decision, one of those.
I cannot wait to see him in this offense. Willis has this. Who's the replacement for Kevin Johnson? That's a great question. There was an idea out there. Well, hey, you could just move Kareem Jackson from safety back to cornerback. I don't see that happening. I really don't. I mean, I think in certain nickel situations, maybe he's matched up with a receiver, but I think somebody else is going to wind up playing in that spot. Maybe a little bit more Johnson Batamosi, maybe a little bit more Aaron Cole. I don't know.
Yeah, potentially Sharice Wright, who's the Texans signed this week. He could be out there. I know that they would. I don't know. Kayvon Webster has been out of practice. He's been a limited participant in practice. I don't know.
Not this week.
I've kind of felt like week 3 or 4 for him, but there are some guys. It's not Kevin. Kevin has that experience, but I don't think it's going to be Kareem. In fact, the way that Kareem played at safety, I wouldn't want to move him. Nope. He was outstanding. He and Tyrann Mathieu, to me, that safety duo, that's the best that we've seen. It's the best that we've seen here. I know since I've been in the building. I think it's been the best.
And you factor in Justin Reed, too. He played pretty darn well, too,
in his
absolutely.
Debut. Yeah, those three together, I think, make up the best trio. I think they've had some years where they've had Andre Howe back there, but never really anybody consistently next to Dre. Yeah. So it'd be really interesting if Dre were around. Man, they could have a really nice rotation back there at safety. But that said, I thought the three played really well. I leave Kareem alone. Just leave him, let him play safety, and I think that's where he really fits best.
And if you kind of read between the lines, that's basically what Bill O'Brien said when the question was asked earlier in the week on Monday. Okay, we got one from Jose. Do you see the offensive game plan changing a lot this week? Well, Bill O'Brien has always said from day one when he was hired here, January 3rd, 2014, it's going to be a week-to-week game plan. You're going to see different things each week. Each week. If Will Fuller's in this offense, that changes things. That changes the way you can attack defenses. So, yes, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question. It does. The answer to the question is absolutely yes, because like you just said, it changes every week depending on what you're going to face. You're facing the Patriots; they do different things. The Titans are going to do some different things. And yes, I know it's Dean Pease, and he was once the Patriots, but
different personnel.
Dean sort of crafted what he did with Baltimore a little different than what he did in New England. He was a little bit more aggressive because he had two outside corners that could do that. Remember the game on Monday night up in Baltimore? DeAndre Hopkins' jersey was torn. That was the philosophy, and going against him was just beat them up. If you get penalties, if you get holdings, that's fine. Just beat him up. I don't know that the Titans' corners can do that with Ryan and Butler. They can run a little bit better than Brandon Carr and Jimmy Smith can. So we'll see. But the things you noted, Will Fuller being involved, the potential of Kiki QT, whether he's in there or not, being involved, And then the continued evolution of the rookie tight ends, continuing to have them involved. I think Ryan Griffin will get back involved. Look, they targeted him 5 times and didn't hook up. I think that's a hookup that will definitely happen this week.
Yeah. Mark asks, do you feel like Deshaun Watson is 100% healthy? I mean, it's always an interesting question. Is any NFL player ever 100% healthy? But I do think Watson's healthy, but it's just a matter of he's had major knee surgery, and you don't just flip the switch and get back to what you were. Now, he's certainly capable of going in and winning football games for you and playing the best quarterback that you got on this team. So I think he's healthy enough.
Yeah, it's a matter to me, there's a couple things with Deshaun, and kind of the same, but just getting comfortable early on. You start the game with a fumble, and whether that was Deshaun's fault, Lamar's fault, whose fault it was, who knows, they botched the handoff. And I think that kind of got everybody a little bit tighter than it needed to be, which leads to my second point, and that is just let it all hang out.
Yeah, play loose.
You know, Deshaun last year, when you would see him before a game, and he was loose, and I didn't think he was tight before the game, but I sensed during the game that he was not as cool customers we're used to. He was very super serious, and he's a serious guy, but when he's out there, he's just got to let it go. Just do you. I mean, and these guys will follow. And I think what happened was because this team, when he's on the field, has looked to him for so much, they kind of take their vibe from him.
Yeah.
And I think when he's bebopping, scotting through a practice and through a game, they're kind of following.
They absorb that.
Yeah.
And, you know, one thing to remember, you want to stack wins. You want to get consecutive wins. They didn't do that much last year, but when they lost last year, Watson and the Texans always followed the next game with a win.
Yeah, good point.
It was boom, 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 so it went like that.
Yep.
Oscar, is Marcus Mariota playing on Sunday for the Titans? Yeah, probably so. I mean, they've all but said it, so I'd be surprised if it's not him.
I'd be surprised if he's not. Now, if he takes a shot, if he gets hit while he's running the football, who knows? Because that's how we got hurt in the first place, when he actually was carrying out a fake, and William Hayes, who doesn't believe in dinosaurs, hit him. And I know that because I watch Hard Knocks when he was with the Rams. So William Hayes hit him, and the people in Tennessee are upset, and they should be, because it was not an on-time hit. Yeah. And so Marcus went in and out of the game. At that point, they finally settled on Gabbert. The thing about facing them is Mariota's still taking in the game plan. He's still absorbing the game plan of Matt LaFleur and the scheme of what they're doing. So there's that. The other thing is, if you do get Blaine Gabbert, I'm not telling you Blaine Gabbert and Marcus Mariota are the same guy, but they do similar things. So from that standpoint, you preparing for Marcus, you're in some sense preparing for Blaine. I'd invite Blaine to run the ball. I wouldn't invite Marcus to run the ball, but go ahead, Blaine. If he gets in the game, do it. Marcus did go from full participation to limited from Wednesday to Thursday. I wouldn't read too much into that. I think the bigger injury situation for them is going to be what happens at tackle.
Oh, totally. And I want to touch on that in just a moment. But you spoke about invitations. You and I am inviting you to help me read some shout-outs. Noble on a flight from San Jose.
Wait, he's watching on a flight?
To Houston. What's up, dude? Way to go.
Wow.
It's a wild, brave new world.
Guys?
Yeah. Cesar from Elsa, Texas. Hey, Cesar. Mike from League City. Juan from Irvine, California. We got Roy from Springfield, Illinois.
Hey, is Roy a Simpson?
Roy. Was there a Roy in
The Simpsons?
I feel like there was.
Was The Simpsons Springfield, Illinois? I always thought it was.
Just Springfield. It was just Springfield. Because I think every state in the union has Springfield in it. Samantha, who is the next man up to replace Chantrell? Well, what happened was Chantrell is your right tackle. He went down. So Julian Davenport was left tackle. He went to right tackle, and in off the bench came Martinez Rankin. John, as long as those two stay healthy, I think that's what, and keep doing their job, I think that's what we're going to see the rest of the way. Provided no catastrophe.
I've said all along. I thought that Martinez Rankin would start for this team. I just didn't want to see in that situation because the plays that Chantrell was in on
look good.
He did look good in the run game, man. He did a couple things in the run game where I went, whoa, holy smokes. So it's definite loss without Chantrell.
Yeah. That
said, Martinez Rankin, look, they both got to play better. They both gave up a sack, and I think Julian getting accustomed to the right side. But he was, and this is a question that we got. Why would you move Julian from left to right and then move Martinez in? First of all, Martinez, he's a rookie. He's played left tackle. He's more comfortable playing that because that's what he played at Mississippi State, and he's left-handed. Julian, when asked about it, he said, I can play either side. I'm right-handed. I can go over to the right side. I'm okay.
Both these guys, but Julian especially is very, very confident. And like you're saying, we asked him, which do you prefer? And he's like, doesn't matter. very
Just gotta
matter
play.
of fact. Doesn't
Just
matter.
play.
Derwin. Hey, Derwin. It's always good to hear from Derwin. We love Derwin.
Yeah.
He wants to know, do you think teams will start to game plan against DJ Reader? I think teams know and recognize what a good player he is.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, you're going to probably try to account for him. But you got to be careful because if you do, what's that mean for what you're doing with Clowney and with Watt and with Merciless and Covington and other guys down the line? So, yes, teams are aware of DJ Reader. They know he can play. But that's the beauty of this Texans front seven when it's healthy and when it's operating at full strength, John.
Well, I think the question from Derwin, if you kind of split it up into different things, like, are you going to prepare against him in the run game? Look, he gets doubled almost every single run.
Mm-hmm.
You don't single DJ Reader, and that's been known for years. That since he got in the league and since he got on the field with Vince Wilfork, and then Wilfork would need a rest, and then he would go in. You always have to double him because if you try and single block DJ Reader in the run game, I mean, teams have known that for years. The question becomes, do you start scheming up for him in the pass game? I don't know if I would say that. Look, his first sack, the center, and I don't want to take away from DJ, but because DJ played, I thought, very well. But the first sack, the center and the guard blew the blocking assignment, and DJ just went right through. Now, he did show the quickness to get there. The second one, there were three guys. There was a three-man rush, and JJ had beaten Cannon around the edge so badly that he forced Brady up into the pocket, and DJ wasn't even rushing. There were three guys standing, the guard, center, and the guard were all standing in front of DJ, and when Brady moved and they're kind of waiting for the ball to be thrown, DJ just ran over to Brady. They kind of stopped.
It's fine with me, though.
And he went over. So my point being, he had 2 sacks, and that's great, and I love it, and I love him. And he is a very good pass rusher, but the sacks came off really a busting a blocking assignment and then Watt pushing him forward basically when he really – if you go back and look at the play, DJ wasn't even rushing.
Yeah.
He was just kind of there's 3 guys stopping him. Now, I don't know if that was the game plan. Hey, let's put Marcus Cannon one-on-one on Watt and leave 3 guys on DJ Reader. I don't think that's going to happen. But if Reader can get to a point where he can consistently push the pocket when he's on the field, first, second down, whatever, if he can consistently push the pocket at the feet of the quarterback, that's going to be hugely valuable. I don't care about the sacks on an interior guy. I really don't. I do care about the pressure he gets.
Hey, John, we also care about getting things correct, and I think there's some confusion out there because we wanted to give a shout-out to Roy from Springfield. There's I guess, a few Roys from Springfield, so to delineate, it's Roy Pilashovsky. So, Roy, thanks to you for watching us. Also, I want to give a shout-out to Naita from the city that never sleeps. That's Layton, Utah. We also have Patterson from Tampa, Florida. Hey, Don in Wake Forest, North Carolina.
Don, I know exactly where you are, man. Wake Forest is just literally down the road from where I lived.
Stay dry, stay safe, stay strong,
Absolutely.
man. We're thinking about you. We know the Hurricane Florence is coming in, and we all are thinking about you guys over there. I hope everything stays well. Okay, John, let's wrap things up.
Okay.
A key to the game. I think one big key, it's all about the tackles. That applies on both sides of the ball because we just mentioned got 2 young guys playing for the Texans. Meanwhile, the Titans probably going to be without Taylor Lewan. They're starting left tackle because of concussion. And then Jack Conklin has been out because of a knee injury. He didn't even play last week.
Right.
So those are 2 very, I would say, above average tackles, NFL tackles.
2 Pro Bowlers, yes.
Pro Bowlers, and you want to attack that, and the Texans clearly are going to do that.
Yeah, my key actually comes from an EPMD song, and I can't say the title.
All right.
But let's just say that you got to let it all hang out.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I'm going to say.
EPMD, is that like an El
EPMD.
Paso doctor?
No, 1990s rap hip-hop group.
Oh, okay.
EPMD. They were a favorite of the Fab Five from Michigan.
Ah, all right.
So
all right.
They loved EPMD, and EPMD had a tremendous song.
Yeah.
That, well, it just my point being, relax and play.
Okay.
Relax and play.
Relax and play.
I felt like Sunday this
R&B.
team was so tight, so very tight. Gotta just let it go. Just let it play. Just let it hang out and play.
It's good advice for this weekend. It's good advice for just really anything in life almost. So, John, this was fun. I miss doing this. I haven't done this in a long time. Let's do it again soon.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you all for watching. Thanks to Eric Sound and Asensio, running the
marionette strings.
Marionettes back in the studio. Thank you to Tyler Marcotte, who's hitting the buttons, setting up the cameras. And thank you to all of you for checking us out. We love you. Can't wait to talk with you again here on an Arctic Cooler